What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. Today, guys, we are heading on over to Outlands to do an awesome recipe farm. Now, this recipe farm produces a huge amount of gold for you right now, so it's worth doing. It's one of those farms that is just, it's always going to be successful, so it's worth jumping in and having a go. We're heading on over now to the Isle of Quel'Danas, and at this island, you can basically farm a raid without killing any bosses, and you get a chance of getting some really high valuable recipes. Now, these recipes are really good, and the good thing about them is people don't always farm this raid, because it's one of those situations where people like to go every now and again, have a little look, and then off they pop, just like that. All right, so let's go in. I think for this, I'm going to change to feral, just make myself a little bit faster. There you go. All right, and the main goal here is we're just going to pull everything we can and take it right to the end. And you want to kill absolutely everything you possibly can. Don't just go for the main mobs in the middle. Really pull everything, including the robots on the side. They all have a chance of dropping some of these fantastic recipes. This is one of those farms I've been doing for probably about 10 years now. And it's never ever become unsuccessful. Every single expansion is successful. And I think the reason for that is people always want to buy recipes. That's never going to change. They always want recipes. So it's one of those farms that doesn't really lose its value. You can always make gold doing this strategy. Okie dokie. So it looks like the first load of mobs are all together. We can just go ahead and kill them now. It doesn't really matter like where you put them. It just get them dead. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters here. You will have a chance of getting some transmogs naturally from doing this this raid, but don't expect yourself to get huge amounts of transmogs because we're more so here for the recipes. And at the end of the day, if you get unlucky with the recipes, you get unlucky with the recipes. Hopefully you don't, and hopefully you get quite lucky. But you know that's a random thing there, isn't it? I call that pile of bodies just there. It's crazy. All right, so once they're all dead, we head on up and we do the next 4 areas. Quite easy. So you just need to pull one of those mobs and they should all follow you. Okay, next mobs. Great. Okie dokie. And just like that, we've pretty much done it all. I'm just going to kill everything here. And then we'll decide what to do. Lovely. Everything is here. And time to die. Did we get any recipes? No recipes this time round. But we're going to run it again. And hopefully we'll get a bit luckier. Now, whilst we're teleporting out, I want to show you this is the actual guide itself on gaminghero.io. And you can see here some of the recipes that drop. These aren't the only recipes that drop. These are just some of the really high value recipes that do really well. You can get a lot more recipes from this raid, but these ones are really good. These hard corium goggles, I've had these many times and they sell incredibly. And the reason for that, I think, is something to do with leveling up your engineering. For some reason, I think it's a lot easier to level with these corium goggles. And I do believe that they're a pretty nice transmog as well. So just generally, they hold their value. It's definitely worth actually going and doing this farm as a result. Okay, guys? Now, I actually have videos on my old channel on Erosium. So if you want to check out those videos, you can. I believe this is a free guide. So head on over to gaminghero.io and you can actually go and read the guide to get more details about this farm. So let's just hit that reset button and teleport back. Okay, so the first load of mobs are pretty much collected right now, so let's take them out. Now, the thing to remember here, guys, is the value of these recipes is so high that you will go periods where you don't get very many drops. But when you do get a drop, oh boy, you are going to be in on the money. It's just one of those situations where you just got to keep farming and it will genuinely bring you a good return on investment for your time spent. All right. So trust me on this. You can make a lot of gold with this farm. It's one of my favorite farms in a long term. Okay. This guide and strategy to make gold is very long lasting. Just pull this last guy here and then head on back up. And now and then let's just kill them all. Hopefully we get something good here. Hey, we got our first recipe. There we go. The pattern carapace of Sun and Shadow is 11,000 gold. Boom, dude. Just like that. This is what I was saying. Second run, and we already got a recipe worth 11,000 gold on average across all realms. That is absolutely freaking amazing, guys. This is what I'm talking about. So if you want to check out this guide, it's on gaminghero.io. Head on over to free guides, go down to the Outland Farm, click on it, and then you can see what we got right there. And it'll update the current prices on these recipes. Now, do bear in mind, if you do like this guide, you can become a member of Gaming Hero and get access to over 310 member guides with awesome gold farms for you to check out. There's so many awesome strategies to make gold in World of Warcraft. Get pets, get mounts, get everything you need. Check out gaminghero.io and we'll see you there. This is Erosium from Gaming Hero Guides.